Ross Mitchell here. Good afternoon. I've just started to set up Stuart Pittaway's BMS that is actually designed for the lithium titanate oxide batteries that actually are the right diameter for the 66160 batteries. They're just under 66 millimeters round, and this version actually has its separate positive and negative terminals on it. There is another version that Stuart's doing that actually has got the center bolt that is actually part of the actual battery terminal, so it'll only have one terminal, but these ones suit me better, because what ends up being, it doesn't matter which way the battery goes, positive or negative, I can actually mount it on. I've got a nylon washer on the back side, plus a nylon washer on the front, plus a nylon nut. And as you see, it'll actually have a temperature sensor, the R19, that is used to actually monitor the temperature of that resistor bank there. It actually turns it off and on so it doesn't overheat. And also there is a temperature sensor that you can actually put on to actually wrap around each individual battery bank in series to monitor the actual temperature. And you've got a transmit and receive port on each one of those, so they actually loop backwards and forwards. So I've got to make up a bit more cabling. I do to get it all up. You'll see, as in the round disc for the other BMS isn't sitting on the other thinner bar, because it's actually a lot thicker. So because they're insulated, I can actually mount it onto the one below it and just transfer the positive and negative terminals over to that particular battery. These BMSs have actually got a fuse in them, a resettable fuse, so hopefully if there's any problems, the fuse will trip and will reset itself. Yeah, so that gives you an idea what it's all about. That's the actual main microprocessor. It is an AT Tiny 841, and when you get the boards from China, those chips you've actually got to buy separate. The pinner head you've got to do separate. These other headers for the temperature sensor and the transmit and receive ports, and that you've got to actually do them yourself, but it's not that hard a job. So I'll keep you informed once I get the rest of the boards put on. I've got waiting for some stainless steel bolts, because I've run out of these little M3 by 10 mil stainless steel bolts for the actual links back to the battery. Yeah, so there you go.